If you have a high stake presentation coming up, and if you are somebody who likes to script things one by one, paragraph by paragraph, but instead you would like to captivate your audience, you want them to hang on to every word that you are saying in your presentation, then watch this video till the end, because I'm going to reveal you how to think like a public speaker and how to write a speech, how to prepare a speech. The common mistake that people make is before any presentation, they write down the speech. That's the first thing they do. And then they rehearse it many times and looks very robotic. They're not able to gauge the energy of the room and be absolutely present in the moment. And that happens because the way we write and the way we speak, and there's a cognitive dissonance. We don't speak and write the same way. So if you write a speech you try to memorize, it becomes really, really hard. If you speak, you say, you know what I mean? Do you guys get me? You never write those kind of sentences. So what is the solution to this? How can you write a speech? Well, there's something called a reverse engineering your talk. So first, find out what are 2-3 things that you want your audience to remember. Start from there. Because at the end of the day, it's not about spewing bunch of information that your audience cannot remember. So why would you have bunch of information like 50-step plan when you know nobody's going to remember? How about focus on 2-3 things that you want people to remember? Now think of stories from your life. How you can tell a story to make your point. Because here's the power of story. People remember stories. They might forget your slide number 32, they might forget the pie diagram, they might forget all of it. But they will always remember stories, and they will also remember how you make them feel. So focus on stories. Once you have figured out 2-3 things that I'm going to talk about and the stories that I'm going to tell to make my point, then what you do is you take your phone and you imagine you're talking to a family member or a friend and talk. And then pause, stop the recording. Now listen to your own recording. If you're happy with it, now you can take this on a paper. So this way, the way you speak and the way you write will be exactly the same. It will sound more authentic, more you, more natural. And eventually your goal should be getting away from the paper. Because these are your stories, you know them really well. Even if you miss out on few of the sentences, you exactly know the narrative.